come here! They're finally playing some oldies! Now this kind of music is perfect for a party.
Alright, welcome back. This week the Unbreakable Sphere story number 2 open. So we're gonna continue with that. So let's go. Alright, so let's go to story number 2.
I must succeed! For everyone's sake!
Oh, they're right next to each other. Okay, so last time Siren was able to send the 3 Nikkes back to the surface. So she remained behind, try to stop Granny from absorbing the AA pillar. So here we go.
I will go with you.
If you call.
Even if you bring me along, I won't be of any help.
I'm always ready.
Combat is not my strong suit.
Okay, this is good.
I remember when I first opened my eyes and found myself here. An infinite black void. All that stared back at me was cold seawater and endless bits and bobs from the surface which Gluttony had swallowed, as well as a red core. At first, I used my abilities to try every possible method of escape. I tried shooting bubbles at the core. I tried using my Kotodama. None of it worked. Gluttony was different than ordinary raptures. It was moving by primal instinct alone. The result was that my Kotodama had no effect on it. Gluttony seemed to prioritize its urge to consume above all other instincts. When I'd exhausted all possible means of escape, I started to become afraid. Was I going to die in this place? Once I was digested, what kind of attack would Gluttony unleash on the outside world? What would happen if Gluttony found out about the nature of my bubbles? Was I doomed to fail once again? Without achieving anything? It was at that moment that I remembered a promise I'd once made to a few friends. She told me that from now on, our story was no longer one of failure, but a fairy tale. One with a happy ending. I became determined not to give up. My friends were surely out there, trying their best in order to keep that promise too. I couldn't give up. I had to struggle with all my might. In order to keep myself alive, I had to create more bubbles. I expanded the protective bubble around myself in order not to be detected by Gluttony's core. I gathered surrounding remnants from the surface and created a space where I could live. I crafted a tree out of bubbles, fabricated a bubble workshop, and built all the places where I lived with you guys. I also made dolls that resembled my friends and launched them up to the surface. I hoped that someday, perhaps my friends would encounter these doppelgangers and come looking for me. I continued making the bubbles and launching them up to the surface. Again and again, I did this. I waited for a long time. At times, the loneliness was excruciating. I considered giving up more than once. Even in the deepest depths of my despair, my longing to see my friends trumped all else. I wanted to uphold the promise I made on that day. And so I strengthened my resolve countless times and pushed on. Then you guys came, swallowed whole by gluttony. I was terribly worried for you all. But paradoxically, I was also ecstatic to finally have company. During my time alone, I had learned how to control my kotodama. And being able to talk, laugh, and live with you all filled me with ineffable joy. That's how much you all mean to me. Your presence here was a gift. I'm so glad I was able to meet you all. I'm not afraid of the end anymore. I'm no longer scared. I'm no longer lonely. So don't blame yourselves. And live well.
Siren! What? Are you awake?
Oh, they're back at the Ark.
Nice to meet you. I'm Mana of the MMR squad.
I'm assuming that's where they're at. Hospital?
Can I do this?
I need time.
That actually worked? Am I not entirely worthless in battle? Are you Mori from the incubator squad? Yes. I see. Where am I? This is Reclamation Site 01. It's
Oh, they're
the
not at
first
the
area
Ark.
on the surface that we've successfully reclaimed. Have you heard of it?
They at
but
the
what
site
am
that
I
we
doing
conquered.
here? Once
Red
we were
Hood's,
out of danger,
Red Hood's hometown.
Wardress brought you back here. Are Mihara and Uni? They're outside. Would you like to go meet them? Yes.
Mori.
Mihara, what happened to Gluttony? Where's Siren?
Gluttony left.
No. Is there any way we can follow it? We need to go save Siren!
It's possible for us to track it, but
Then let's go. We have to hurry before it gets too far.
we can't do that.
What?
We can't go.
Do you hear what you're saying? Don't you want to save Siren?
Of course I do. But tracking Gluttony is impossible.
Why not?
Mori, do you know what kind of rapture Gluttony is?
No, I don't. And I don't care. Besides,
No. This is something you need to know. Siren risked her life to save your own. I can't let you go rushing headlong into danger without knowing anything, even if it is because you want to save her. If you end up throwing your life away recklessly, all of Siren's sacrifices will be in vain. Gluttony appeared during the first Rapture invasion, a Tyrant-class Rapture. After humanity went into the Ark, it rarely showed up. And so the only information we have on it is from old records. It consumed an ICBM intended to destroy the lift, then expelled all that energy back at the launch site and utterly decimated it. From that point on, humanity stopped using large-scale armaments against Rapture facilities. That's probably why Siren insisted on staying behind. If Gluttony digests the AA pillar and the energy contained within it, this entire region would be wiped off the map.
Is it really that dangerous?
Yes, it is. It's a miracle that we were able to get out of that thing alive. And here you are, wanting to rush back towards it. Are you sure you can do that? You're afraid of fighting run-of-the-mill ordinary raptures. When you stand in front of gluttony, are you sure you won't lose your nerve? Besides, this isn't a problem which can be solved with willpower alone. Even if you are willing to risk your life, you most likely won't be able to make a dent in that beast. You'd be throwing your life away. I understand that it's a bitter pill to swallow, but there are some things which we are powerless to change. This is one of them. You can't do this, Mori. You must give it up. The best thing for us to do now is rest. In the meantime, we can take our time to mull this over. Let's go,
I'm not stupid. I know that. I know that if I go out there, I'm signing my own death warrant. That I might die without being able to do anything. Especially since we're talking about me. Someone who's afraid of even regular raptures. I realize I'd be powerless against something like gluttony. You're right. The right thing for a weak Nikke from the incubator squad to do is give up. But I can't. I can't get it out of my head. I can't abandon her. She was the first person who told me she was glad I was alive. Even if I get chewed up, melted into a puddle, whatever it is, I want to go save her. I can't live knowing that she gave up her life for mine. So...
Mori.
Please. Just this once. Could you help me? I know what I did to you is unforgivable. I know how shameless this request is. I'm perfectly aware that I should be asking for forgiveness instead of a favor. So I'll do anything. If you go with me, I will do anything. I put my life entirely in your hands. If you tell me to submit a false report, I'll do it. I will give you anything and everything I have. You give the order, any order, and I'll obey. If you want me to die in your place, I'm willing to do it any time. So please, help me, just this once. I don't have any special skills or connections. All I can do is beg. So here I am, on my knees, begging you to help me chase after gluttony. Please.
I knew this would happen. Once someone has been shown love, they'll never give up. Such affection. Such sorrow. I suppose we don't have much choice, do we? If you're that determined, Mori, let's go save Siren.
Mihara.
But we can't rush in without a plan. Before we make our move, we need to find a clue as to how to take down gluttony. If we don't do that, then this isn't a rescue operation, but a suicide mission. Understand?
I understand.
All right then. Let's go see what we can find out.
Okay.
All right, let's do this.
Where in the world are you gonna find that? The library?
Wait! I said wait!
Do they still have info about gluttony? That's the three of you? You're gonna need the whole army of Nikke.
I won't stop until we reach the happy ending.
So that's why you came to see
Mana,
me?
huh?
Yes, we came
she
seeking
got all
whatever
the
knowledge you
info, I
have on
guess.
gluttony.
I already provided you with all the basic information about gluttony.
Indeed, and we thank you for that.
So what more do you need to know?
Are you aware of there being any way to take it down?
Gluttony, you mean?
Yeah. I figured with you being the way you are, you'd have considered potential ways to eliminate it.
Me? Why would you think that?
When we were swallowed by gluttony, I heard you say to us, "Get away from there immediately." Isn't that because you were in the middle of dropping the AA pillar?
How did you know that?
We saw the AA pillar inside Gluttony's stomach.
The AA pillar is still inside Gluttony?
Yes. In order to prevent that energy from being absorbed, the Nikke who saved our lives is still inside Gluttony. So, in order to rescue her, we need a way to subdue Gluttony, even if it's only momentarily. Is there any way to make that happen?
The fact that you all came back alive after being consumed by Gluttony is surprising enough. Now I'm being told there's still someone inside? Is she a pilgrim?
We're not sure, but most likely, yes.
That at least increases our chances of a successful rescue. We're conducting joint research into this incident along with the central government. So, I'm not at liberty to act on my own and divulge information.
I see.
What I can do for you is introduce you to someone else who could help. Would that be all right?
Who would that be?
Hello. Since this is my first operation with Wardress, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Shifty, an operator from the Central Government's Intelligence Division. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Shifty.
I'm seeing a few faces that don't belong to Wardress, at least according to the database. Since you mentioned this operation involves a few secret agents, I won't ask any questions.
That's very considerate of you.
Mana briefed me on the situation. You all escaped from inside Gluttony.
Hey,
And now you're
should you
planning
bring
to
the
track it
commander
down in
squad
order
with
to
you?
rescue
I
the
mean, we are the
pilgrim
hero
that's still
now.
inside. Is that correct?
Yeah,
Then
that's
again,
correct.
maybe not.
Is there
This
any
is,
way we can
Mihira's
receive
story.
support from the central government?
That would be somewhat difficult. Unless Gluttony poses a direct threat to the central government, they've decided not to actively pursue it.
So you mean they're just leaving it alone?
I figured that's the conclusion they'd reach.
May I ask why they decided on that course of action?
Probably because they haven't found a way to eliminate it yet.
You think so?
Of course. After it swallowed the AA pillar like it was nothing, we've been at a loss as to how to take it down as well. We haven't come up with any definite way to destroy Gluttony. At least, not at the moment.
We did think of attempting an extermination operation by deploying an elite combat squad from the Ark, the counter squad. However, given that the Ark has recently suffered a large-scale attack, it was decided that reinforcing the Ark's defenses was our top priority. As far as I know, our current strategy is to refrain from proactive engagement.
I see. I suppose that means we don't know of any way to restrain Gluttony either.
Siren.
Actually, that's not entirely true. It's far from exact, but...
There's a way?
well...
We have found a way to damage it. The only thing is that the method is rather extreme, and it requires a big sacrifice. As such, we've designated it as unviable.
When you say sacrifice, what do you mean?
Yeah, What kind of sacrifice?
Someone has to enter through Gluttony's mouth and plant this onto its core.
Are those crystals?
E2 crystals, to be precise, harvested from the crystal region. They have a unique property where they absorb electrical energy upon
That's
contact.
right. Those
They then continue
crystals,
to expand until all energy
they
is
absorb
depleted. They are
rapture
dangerous to Nikkes as well as raptures.
and store
Unless sealed within
that
glass,
power
like
within
so,
itself, and
it
then
will instantly
GoV.
consume anything it touches.
If we're able to plant that onto Gluttony's core,
Yes. No matter how adept that creature is at absorbing and discharging energy, there would be no way for it to counteract a parasitic organism attached directly to its own core. Barring any unforeseen circumstances, I'm positive this could take it down.
then what are we waiting for?
Gluttony isn't simply going to sit still and let us plant this on it.
That's why this method was deemed infeasible.
Precisely. There had never been a recorded case of anyone escaping from gluttony after being consumed by it. But then you guys showed up. You all came shooting back up out of gluttony like some kind of miracle.
But that's all it is. A miraculous fluke, yes, but a fluke nonetheless. If you were to go back inside, the chances of coming out alive are still close to zero. Even with that pilgrim still being inside the beast. If something were to go wrong during your attempted entry, we would have no safeguards in place to respond to such a situation.
Right. If its mouth closes before you're all the way inside, or if the silver liquid touches you, you'd melt instantly.
I'll do it.
This isn't a decision you should make lightly.
I'm not making it lightly.
Mori,
I
you
told
just
you.
regular Nikke.
It doesn't matter what happens to me.
What
I
can
want
you
to
do?
save her. So I'll do it.
Mori,
I can do it.
all right.
In that case, there are two remaining uncertainties. A method to lure gluttony, and a way to keep its mouth open and hold it in place. If we can find answers to those two quandaries, it'd go a long way to ensuring the operation is successful.
A way to hold it in place.
You don't have any ideas at all?
No, we haven't come up with a solution for that yet. That's another reason why this operation was never attempted.
I see.
Okay, that should be enough information to go on.
Does that mean...
Yes. Let's go save Siren. Thank you both for your help. We will think of the rest ourselves.
Understood.
I was here to come up with a plan to do that.
Reloading!
It's hard to shoot.
I'll be right back.
Well, with
This
her new
experiment was a great
bonus
success.
fat power,
Now who's
yes she
next?
could.
How in the world can we hold gluttony in place?
Mori, I've been thinking.
Yeah?
Remember how you told us you were willing to do anything?
Yes. I'll do anything you tell me to. Just say the word.
Then, could you perhaps lend me your phone for a moment?
What?
My
Just the
phone?
phone?
Yeah, I need it.
That's it? Why do you make it sound so serious?
That's right.
I was bracing
That's how
myself
she can
for something
contact
big.
Jin. Remember?
Sorry.
on the
You
last
seemed
video, that's
awfully
where we
tense,
left off.
so I wanted to lighten the mood.
See,
Don't you feel a bit more
she used,
relaxed now?
Yeah, sure.
Maurice's
I'm
phone
positively
to contact
stress-free.
Jin.
Anyway,
The one
here.
who
What
want
do you
to,
need it for
spy on
anyway?
me.
I really don't know anyone who could help us.
There's someone. Someone very powerful.
I know someone like that?
You certainly do. She sent you to us.
Oh,
Hold on. Are you?
I'm going to contact her. Is that okay?
Yes. It's okay. You don't have to keep
it'd
asking
be
for my
interesting
permission.
how they're gonna communicate.
I told you. I'm willing to go through anything and everything. So hurry up and do it.
Thanks, Mori. I'll be right back.
You're not doing it here?
I think I'll need a little privacy for our conversation. Uni, will you stay with Mori for a moment? It won't take long. What's wrong, Uni? Do you not want me to go? I'm sorry, but I really must go. I have something to discuss with this individual. I think they may have a solution to our problem. They should know a way for us to keep gluttony momentarily in check. Or, in other words, a perfect way for me to utilize my power. So, please,
Yeah, she got
could you
new
stay
power.
with Mori
But
for
what
a
is it?
moment? I'll be right back.
Are you okay, Uni? Uni?
I guess Uni now kind of getting mad at Mori for causing
Maybe contacting this
problems
person
for
isn't the
Mihara.
right choice. No. I need to settle this once and for all. Even if only for Uni's sake. I can't keep living in the dark, constantly under threat. I can't protect anyone like this. I can't save anyone. I can't achieve anything. It'll end up just like before. I'll only end up full of sorrow. I need power. I need to get stronger.
Is Jian's the one who's
Let's
gonna do
do
it?
this. A message.
I guess we gotta open that phone, huh? Aha, there she is. Sorry, Jian, that's not Mori you're talking to. No, Mori said. Oh, I guess she replied for Mori. I'm still alive, not dead yet. Still alive and kicking, are you? She said. Excellent. It's nice to meet you, Jian. Yeah. Who? Don't you recognize me? She asked. You're right. I did hurt my head. I can't recall if I have seen you before, so allow me to introduce myself once more. Nice to meet you. I'm Mihara. Interesting. Mine, oh mine, she said. Now things are starting to get interesting. Yeah, you're right, it is. She caught you. Can we talk a bit? Sure, why not, she said. I'll contact you later. I'll be waiting, said Mihara. Alright. What are they gonna talk about?
Ready to meet your
All they grant
demise?
me and the reason why they are frowning Mihara. I think it's just, she probably just collecting data how Rapture and Nikke react, because Uni did
This
have.
experiment
I think
was a
Uni
great
have.
success. Now who's next?
Yeah, she got Rapture part. I wonder if she got Rapture core as well. I guess the red core that we saw in the previous video was Granny. That red eyeball thing.
Well, hello there. Can you hear me?
There she is. Here.
Yes, I can hear you.
I believe we haven't had the pleasure.
That's right. Nice to meet you.
What
Wow, you really don't remember? I guess your last memory wipe was the one that finally stuck.
Oh, is that so?
I figured since you were hanging out with Uni with an explosive collar of your own strapped on, you must have retained some of your old memories, but apparently not. What a shame.
Yes, it would have been nice if I remembered. Then I would have known about you much earlier.
Oh, how nice of you. However, I don't see Mori. You didn't off her, did you?
She's such a nice kid. How could I kill her? She's somewhere safe, resting.
Ah, I see. If she isn't dead, why isn't she the one contacting me? Apparently she's not as afraid of being disposed of as I thought.
What did you say?
Didn't she tell you? If she doesn't report back with her findings on my little experiment, she's headed for the scrap heap. I assumed you knew everything since you're contacting me on her phone. Looks like I was wrong again.
This is my first time hearing all this.
Well then, this is quite a pickle. I'm rather curious to hear about the outcome of the experiment. Perhaps I should ask you how it went?
If I tell you, what's in it for me?
Look at the little negotiator. You're a cheeky one. What do you want?
It's a big ask. Is that okay?
Hearing you out doesn't cost me anything.
All right, then I'll get to it. Stop this calling signal experiment on Uni.
I'd rather not.
Stop meddling in Mori's life and spare her.
I'll consider it.
And one more thing.
More? Aren't you the greedy one?
Help me become stronger. That's everything.
Oh, now that's an interesting proposal.
Yeah.
But it's a rather steep price to pay simply to
Yeah, that's
satisfy
a
my
lot
own
of stuff there.
curiosity. I could cherry pick any test subject I wanted from the ones up for disposal. Why should I go through all this trouble of dealing with you instead?
How about this? I'll be the one to undergo the experiment. Not Uni.
Whoa.
Does that sweeten the deal?
Do you even know what kind of experiments I'm conducting?
You're inserting a rapture core inside a Nikke. Isn't that it?
So Uni did have
What'd you say?
two cores, just like
There are 2 cores
Rappy.
inside Uni.
2 cores?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? How do
Red
you know
Hood and
that?
Rappy got cores, and
When
then
you
they
were all
become
falling.
stronger.
Do you remember how
And
I
now
caught you with
Uni
my
and-
bubbles?
Rapture core.
Yes.
When someone
part of their
enters my
experiment.
bubble, I can learn a lot about them. That's how I found out.
So if
Uni was
Mihira gonna
used as
go
a
through with
test
it,
subject infused with a
I
rapture.
wonder what kind of core she's
She
gonna
now
be getting.
carries 2 cores inside her.
And are you saying one of those cores is...
Yes, I believe it belonged to a rapture.
Wait,
a rapture core?
is that form that Uni have right now?
So that's why
The
she
overspec
reacted the way
Uni?
she did to the calling signal.
I believe that is the reason why.
Dang.
Yes. Right now, at least, the Nikke core is
I wonder
dominant. That
next
allows
week-
for Uni's consciousness to maintain control over
She's
her
gonna be
body.
added to the recruit,
But hearing the
recruit list.
calling signal seems to activate the rapture core. Continual exposure to it could cause the rapture
Well,
instincts to
I
take
go
her
for Luke
over
first.
completely. For someone like
Unless,
Uni, whose
you know, the
external
character
body
is
has been
really
fused with a
powerful.
rapture, her identity as a Nikke could become even more unstable. You must be careful.
I'll keep that in mind. Judging by your expression, I'd say I'm on the mark.
You're something else. You know that? How did you know?
Sorry, it's a secret.
Oh yeah.
Come now, give me just a little tease.
Do we have a deal or what?
Well, it is an enticing proposal. All of my previous test subjects were Nikke's about to be scrapped. With you, I'd have a chance to implant a rapture core into someone special. A Nikke who was handcrafted by my adorable little sister, piece by piece.
Oh, that's right. Kian is a
Uni's external body had already
stepsister
been fused with rapture
of
parts,
Soon.
so it was already an alternative experiment in many ways. When the Mantis Squad was corrupted, I wondered if I could potentially find a use for them. But then, much to my disappointment, they were healed. After uni, I didn't expect another
so
opportunity
Jian
like this to come along.
Tried to find a Nikke that is
I'm glad that you're satisfied.
I certainly have.
weak or
I
about
had
to be
no
scrapped,
idea
so
such interesting
and use it
Nikke's
like a guinea
existed.
pig.
I feel like I've been missing out. If I'd known about you earlier,
Now
I would have
you have
taken you
someone
in
who's
back when
willing
you
to
got
do
shot
it.
in the head.
If you'd done that, then this moment wouldn't be possible, would it?
Fair point. So what is it that you're really after? Why are you so willing to subject your body to my experiments? You have 3 requests. Is that really everything?
Yes, that's everything.
Now that I think about it, your requests seem rather modest. Why do you want to become stronger? Do you find you're somehow lacking when it comes to eliminating raptures?
I want to take down gluttony.
Oh, there you go.
Ah, gluttony! Yes,
Gluttony.
that would be an impossible task in your current state. It is officially classified as a tyrant class, but in actuality it's far beyond that.
Yeah, he's the
There's
size
a
of a
reason
freaking
it's
building.
named after a cardinal sin.
Skyscraper.
But didn't you receive a new body recently?
Yes, but I lack the ability to fully utilize its power.
In other words, you lack talent.
I figured if anyone would have a solution, it would be you.
You figured right. If you undergo the same experiment Uni did, you will definitely become stronger.
So
So
Uni
that
is
problem will resolve
gonna
itself
be
automatically.
another
However,
overspec character.
That means one of your wishes would have been granted without
Well,
any real
unfortunately,
input
I don't
from
like
me.
her,
In that
appearance.
case, we'll say that I owe you one.
you know,
You
when
can
her
come
face
to me
is
with
hidden.
a request later, and I'll grant it.
Thank you.
No need to thank me. You, of all people, should know that implanting a rapture
So
core into a living
even if she's
Nikke
out for recruiting,
is
I'm
akin
probably
to a
not gonna
death
recruit her.
sentence. If you
You-
want to back out,
You know, she would just have to come
now's your
out
last
randomly.
chance.
I've already gone through 2 memory
But
wipes.
Mihira, I'm definitely
I'm
gonna
walking around
try to
with a
get.
bomb strapped
In
to my
fact, I'm gonna
neck.
make video
I'm getting used to living
Want
life
it?
on the edge.
After this.
That may be so, but carrying two paws around is a different kind of thrill altogether.
It's no different from the pain I've had to endure up to this point.
Alright, fine. If that's what you really want. I'll stop playing around with the calling signal. I'll also give you what you want when it comes to that incubator friend of yours. As for the strength you desire, I will put it within your grasp.
Thank you.
But I get something in return.
No, what are you asking in
You're
return?
now my test subject for life.
Oh,
I get to do whatever I want to you, and you're expected to grin and
holy
bear it.
smoke.
Got that?
Yes. Understood.
What? You agree to that deal?
Good.
Wow.
I think you're officially fit for my experimenting table.
Holy cow. Oh boy. Gian's look like
I'm
someone
looking forward
who's
to
very mischievous type.
Reload. I need
I
time.
mean, she did trick the commander to go down to the deep sector. You know, we saw that event. Event about mana and
This experiment
and
was a
ether.
great success. Now who's next?
That we found that out that the hero's commander is actually part of the super soldier program, and it just so happened he's the first successful one. Number 7, as Ether put it, right, Ether? Well, anyway.
I hate her. She's been following us ever since we left the Ark. There's so much
Yeah,
terror
that sounds
in her
like a
eyes.
uni.
And yet she still came here with the intent of ruining me and Mihara. She activated that
I guess that's her
calling signal
inner voice talking there.
and made me suffer. She almost
So
got
that's why
Mihara
she's
killed.
becoming angry with
If Siren
Marie.
wasn't there, I would have killed Mihara with my own hands. I'll never forgive her for that.
Uni?
No, she's gonna turn against you now.
This girl tried to put Mihara in danger. She's put strange thoughts into Mihara's mind. She's put Mihara in danger. I can't forgive her. I won't forgive her.
Stay back, Uni!
Oh boy.
I must kill her. She put Mihara in danger. She's trying to kill Mihara.
Is Uni gonna become
She
Jason?
killed Mihara.
Jason
She's the most
Voorhees?
despicable thing there is. She's like me.
Uni! I'm sorry. I know you won't forgive me.
Shut up. I don't want to hear it.
I know I don't deserve forgiveness,
I said I don't want to hear it.
but you have to let me save Siren. Once I've saved her, then you can kill me. Please, I'm begging you.
Please, I'm begging you. I know what those words mean. They're the words spoken when you desperately want to save someone precious to you. When you want to help them so badly, but you're powerless. And so all you can do is beg. Beg and speak desperate, pleading words. I understand, but I don't want to. I hate that she's like me in this way. I hate that she thinks the same way I do. I can't kill her.
Yumi. I'm sorry. Sorry for putting you through this. For putting you and Mihara in harm's way again.
I know you are.
I still want to save her. She's the first person to ever be kind to me. And I loved it. I don't want to lose her or that feeling no matter what.
I understand.
I know that you feel the same way about Mihara. And yes, despite me knowing that, I'm still making you go out and put yourselves in danger. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for being so selfish. But I want to save her. I'm sorry.
I know it all too well. How it feels to know affection for the first time. And how it feels when you lose it. I know that sorrow, that ache. I understand why Mihara wants to help her. To be honest, I also think we should save Siren. That's why I can't find it in myself to despise her fully.
Uni?
But I'm scared. I'm terrified. Terrified of losing Mihara again.
I'm sorry.
Sorry to keep you guys waiting.
Mihara!
Huh? What's wrong? Is something on your mind? What are those marks on Mori's neck?
Huh? Oh, nothing. I just bumped into a wall. Isn't that right, Uni? Isn't that right?
Well, I think something happened. But whatever it was, it seems like you two have resolved it. So, I won't press.
I appreciate it. Anyways, what took you so long? Did something happen?
No, nothing happened. I just found a way to become stronger, that's all.
What do you mean by that?
Excuse me.
Oh, wow. We were about to make our way over to you. I appreciate you coming to us.
I think we can skip the small talk. Here. These are the E2 crystals for the operation.
Okay.
As I mentioned, they absorb electrical energy and are incredibly dangerous. For Nikke's, even the slightest physical contact with these crystals will cause the body to be corrupted. Do not ever take them out of the jar, under any circumstances. If by any chance you do accidentally come into contact with the crystals, you must immediately shut down the power to that area of your body to prevent it from spreading. Understood?
Got it.
Mihara,
Yes?
everything is riding on this. Failure isn't an option.
I owe you, Mana.
If you want to repay me, come back alive. All of you. I'll be waiting.
We'll come back. No matter what.
The core!
Oh boy. Looks like the core pretty much found her. Well, I think he probably know she's there, but now things gonna getting a little bit dicey for a mermaid. Okay, looks like we need more credit to continue. So. Alright, looks like we recruit some more heroes. So we got Mermaid or Siren and Overspec Mihara. So
Let's go and
Alright, let's go.
put in a new
Even if
people.
you bring me along, I won't be of any help.
Hey, let's put her
I
in
will
there.
go with you.
She actually part of the story, I think. Okay. So let's put who do we put? Yeah,
What?
Red Hood.
You expect me to go out in this outfit?
Okay, let's continue with the story. Little Mermaid senses it immediately.
I've been discovered!
Oh,
Gluttony knows I've been hiding the AA pillar from it. The bubble barrier is thinner than before. Probably because I condensed some of the bubbles around the AA pillar. That must have made it easier to detect. You really want to eat this, don't you? Well, you can't have it. I don't care how much you glare at me. I'm not handing it over. I won't let you have it. My bubbles will dissolve the energy, and it will disappear. I'm reaching my limit, and I'm starting to feel the side effects from the bubbles. For long, my entire body will be turned into liquid metal. Ew. No, not yet. I can't stop now. Not until all this energy is depleted.
now looks like Maurice find the courage and resilient to move forward. As these three are tracking down Gluttony. Well, they don't talk. They just give a whole bunch of attacks.
I'm not seeing a trail anymore.
Finally.
Gluttony must be close.
We finally found her.
I'm right here. Try and hit me. It's over already.
Regroup! Let's go again!
You check the mirror for a moment.
Alright, and how are you
The
get
story
inside?
will be rewritten into a tale that's happy and beautiful!
Screw it. Whatever happens, happens.
Wait! I said wait!
It was just starting to get good. Not quite enough. Why don't we continue for a little while longer?
That's the catch-up skin there for the hero. Sexy. Actually, both of them.
There's a
Sexy.
beach here.
Even this one is, I think, more alluring.
Yes, this should work nicely.
Is Gluttony here?
Yeah, it should be underground, within a 10-kilometer radius.
10 kilometers? How are we supposed to find it?
How do you think? We need to lure it out.
But how?
By using the beach, for starters. Setting up here will allow us to minimize the amount of raptures that could swarm us.
Then what?
Since Gluttony reacts to strong energy sources, I'd say it stands to reason that's what we have to use to lure it, don't you?
Do we have something that's capable of producing that much energy?
We do. Both of you, listen to me carefully. I'll lure out Gluttony. Uni, once I get it to stop, you need to make sure it doesn't close its mouth. You need to hold it open for as long as you can, however you can, until Mori and Siren are out of there. There's a chance they might not be able to escape through Gluttony's breathing hole. While Uni's doing that, Mori, you need to take the E2 crystals and hop inside its mouth.
Okay.
The main reason Siren refuses to come out is that she intends on sacrificing herself in order to eliminate the energy inside the AA pillar. In other words, if we can't convince Siren to leave of her own accord, we can't save her. That's why your role is the most crucial, Mori. Not only do you have to go back inside Gluttony and plant the E2 crystals onto its core, you also have to meet up with Siren and convince her to come out. You can do it. No, you need to do it. We came here to save a life, not to lose our own.
You're right. I have to do it.
Well, I'll be damned.
I have to save her no matter what. That's why I asked for your help.
That's a tall task there.
You both are risking your
Even
lives for my
elite.
sake. I won't fail
Nikke,
you.
that's pretty tough.
You've become a real trustworthy ally, Mori.
Don't make fun of me when I'm being serious.
All right. Anyway, shall we get started? Yes, Uni? Uni.
Uni want to stop Mihara.
It's okay. I would never leave you behind. We promised each other that we would truly see each other, that we would feel each other's pain, and that we would atone for our sins together. I haven't forgotten that promise, and I intend to keep it. Trust me, and wait. Failure is not an option. Thank you, Uni. I'll be back. Code release. Activate all cores to their limit. Initiate fusion.
Recognition complete. Activate all cores and body to their limit. Error. Reaction error. Fusion unsuccess. Unlock code. Deep.
Deep?
Activate all cores and body to their limit.
What?
Initiating fusion.
Hey, we meet the Nikke called Deep. Is it different?
What did you just say? Put what where?
Mana, you did receive what I sent, didn't you?
Well, I guess this is about
I believe so.
backtrack.
Are
How
you
Mihara
talking
got her
about
new
this?
power, I guess.
That's it. Looks like it arrived safely. I was worried because the elevator wasn't working properly. I suppose sending something small doesn't pose any issues.
I would like you to insert this in my body.
Excuse me?
It's a special gift I prepared for Mihara. To get her stronger much more quickly. Tuck it safe and sound beside her Nikke core if you would. I would have loved to handle it myself, what with this being the first experiment and all. But as you know, I don't exactly have freedom of movement right now.
I'm still not following.
Mihara was the one who contacted me. Quite eagerly, I must say. She told me she requires additional strength in order to fight gluttony. Given that she couldn't utilize her current body's ability to its fullest, she wanted my help.
I guess Deep
And to that end,
must have some
she
kind of
agreed to
meaning
become my
in those
test
words.
subject.
Mihara?
That's why I prepared this little doohickey for her. It's quite risky to be sure, but if you want to enhance a Nikke's abilities in one go, it's the best option available.
So it's meant to enhance Nikke's abilities. Yet you're having me insert it beside her core separately. Is this a rapture core?
You're familiar with the ins and outs of Nikke bodies. I'm sure you can insert it next to her current core easily enough, right?
This is incredibly dangerous. If I insert this inside her, the Nikke core could...
Do you remember your promise from long ago? You said you would help me the next time I wanted to do something good. Well, now's that time. I can't leave the Ark at the moment. And Mihara needs to fortify her strength straight away. That leaves us with you, Mana. You're the only one who can do this.
You call inserting this inside a Nikke a good thing?
Of course. I'm giving a Nikke who
Maybe
wants to
that's
be
how
strong
Deep
for the power she deserves.
was able to put
What's more benevolent than that?
But a Nikke and Rapture
Red
core
Hood's
can't
core
exist
inside
together.
Rappy.
You of all people should know that a
Like the,
Nikke's core...
Rappy's story.
I
event
know.
there.
Nikke cores have a barrier which prevents them from reacting with other cores. But what if you could break past that barrier?
What? Are you telling me you figured out a way? How?
That's my little secret. If I told you, you might have to get sent somewhere awfully dangerous. You don't want that, do you?
No.
Now then, be a good girl, would you? Don't let your curiosity get the best of you. Don't peek inside the box and just put it inside her, okay?
Understood.
What's this barrier you're both talking about?
Nikke cores have a safety mechanism, which makes it so they can't react with other cores. Even if it's two Nikke cores in one body, it prevents them from interacting. It would also prevent Rapture cores from devouring the Nikke core, and vice versa.
You mean Nikke and Rapture cores can consume each other?
Yes, a clear example of that is core dust. It can distill a Rapture core down to
Hey,
its
now wait a minute. The
essence
core
and use
dust.
that to
Is that the same
stimulate
core
growth
dust
within
that
a
we
Nikke's
use to
own
power up the
core.
Nikke?
Tien!
Oh,
Yeah, I
dear.
think that's what it is.
There I go again, running my mouth.
That we've been
If you knew any
collecting.
more about this, Mihara,
every day,
you'd
you know,
never
that
be
red
allowed
core
up on the
dust.
surface again.
That makes sense.
So I'll stop there. On the other hand,
I did put that
it's
in
nice
the
knowing
story.
mistakes, don't you think?
Of course. It's important to know these things.
Now then, Mihara, once that core is implanted into your body, all the abilities you previously couldn't draw out from your body will fully awaken. If there are no changes after the surgery, then it means your body itself is defective. However, I can quite confidently say that my sister is the best of the best when it comes to building Nikkes. So I'm sure you'll become much stronger, Mihara. That is, if you can endure the pain. Every prior test subject has died because they couldn't withstand the pain. You, however, said you'd be willing to do anything. So I'm sure you'll be able to endure it, won't you?
Of course.
I can't wait to see how it turns out.
Holy cow. You gonna
Warning, system error.
choke to death or something?
Warning, core response error. Warning,
Pretty nice
core resonance
picture, though.
activation. Connecting code. Error. Warning, core type. Match. Error. Warning, barrier. Reactivation required.
A series of warning sound and error messages. Okay.
I know. You're not used to a core like this. But you've got to accept it.
Warning, barrier. Reactivation required. Warning, barrier. Reactivation required.
Alright. Are you gonna survive and become powerful?
If this continues, my body will...
Uni come to rescue. Don't give up. Whoa. Gotta endure that pain there for Uni's sake.
You... me... Don't worry. I'll accept it all. The pain... the sorrow... the desperation... all of it. I'll take it all in. I will never abandon you. This time, no matter what, I will bring you back on the right path. If we die together. And if we live together. I will claim this power as my own, in order to protect our bond, no matter how great the pain. I'll do this, so that no one will ever take you away from me again.
Mihara?
I guess the core now counters the rapping score. It's like, you know, a creature eating another creature, and then they gain power of that creature and make them real strong. That's what it looks like.
Such power. My arms could be ripped off. My entire body could be smashed to a pulp. And I would enjoy it. There's no limit to the pain that I can now endure. How thrilling. Oh, the fun I'm going to have.
Oh boy.
In order to establish a connection with these chains, all I have to do is stab the enemy with this. Suen was right. If this is the kind of ability she originally envisioned, then the sensory exchange I was capable of before could only be considered a failure.
Are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine. I've never felt this powerful in my life. Almost omnipotent. And considering how much energy I just released, it's bound to come calling.
All right.
Everyone, back up.
Here comes the gluttony.
Gluttony!
Now that our guest has accepted my invitation, let's go, Uni. Let the hunt begin.
Okay.
Can I do this?
Maybe that was too intense. It was just starting to get good.
The party isn't over yet, is it? Let's go back and enjoy ourselves.
Sorry to tell you this, but you're
No,
not
you mean
going
that monster
anywhere.
actually afraid of Mihara? Holy cow.
Darn, it's good at sensing danger. Maybe it knows instinctively that a hit from this is bad news.
Mihara, watch out for the tentacles!
Uni.
Everyone, duck!
Wow, your shooting is really improved, Mori.
I still missed a few, so don't get too comfortable.
Thankfully, it's too busy digesting something to spew out that silver liquid. In that case, we've got a chance. Now then. Now that our chains are connected, why don't we swap our senses? I can feel it. So this is what you're feeling.
Oh, she's
You
switching
really do have so much inside you. Then
the
you've never
senses
felt
with gluttony by
the
looks of it.
sensation of your own cheek being bitten down on, have you? Would you like me to show you? Let's enjoy this pain together.
Oh, she's harming herself. So that gluttony can feel that pain. Oh man. I guess Mihara pain tolerance is higher than the monster.
You're so spirited now. Why don't we enjoy a little more? My goodness, I didn't expect the pain to be so bad that you'd try to close your mouth. We can't have that. Otherwise Mori won't be able to pass through. Uni? Uni!
Oh, Yuli actually cutting his mouth from closing. Well, then again, she got, you know, Rapture's core and
your body can't
Rapture's
handle the
part as
stress.
well. So she's very strong girl.
You're incredible,
Man, I got a
Uni.
feeling that this is gonna be Uni's overspec
Uni.
form.
Mori, you have exactly 30 minutes, not a second more. After that, my sensory exchange will be severed. You've got to convince Siren before then.
30 minutes? That's all I have?
Can you do it?
Yes, I can do this.
Then go.
Mihara is
Go and
bringing
rescue
the pain to
Siren.
Granny.
Okay.
Uni is opening the mouth, keep the mouth open, and Mori is gonna plant the crystal on the core and try to rescue
I can't believe it.
Siren.
Did she just wish you good luck?
I think so. Thank you, Uni. I'll rescue Siren if it's the last thing I do. Ah!
You got in?
Huh?
Something falls at her feet. A compass and a map. Oh, it's her kid. Her backpack, I think. Oh no. Yeah. Her survival kit falling off her back, I guess. Gotta keep going, Mori. Gonna summon up their courage. The other two did their part, you gotta do yours.
No.
Gotta go. Move forward. It probably her stuff that she depend on falls off. Probably symbolize that she need to move forward and
Shall we start
become
with a glass
stronger.
of wine?
That she no longer depends on those, you know, like a shovel.
We can't let our conversations get
Because
interrupted.
every time she's in trouble, she always uses that shovel to dig herself a hole and
that
crawl
was
in it. It's like
Let me
crawl
clear
into
my
a safe
throat.
space, basically. Since those are out, she need to, well, become a
What
new
a truly
person, you could
beautiful
say.
story this was. I am most pleased with it.
Okay, now we cut to a mermaid scene.
That sound. Gluttony is shaking? It's as if it's fighting against something. But what? Something is hurting it.
Mihara's hurting herself, which then transferred to Gluttony.
Someone's running this way?
Siren!
It's Marie! She returned!
Mori! I need to save her! Mori!
I really thought I was gonna die.
And right now, you two need to work together
Here again.
to get
Hold
that
on.
crystal inside the core of the granny there. E2 crystal.
Thank goodness. I got it through safely.
Mori?
Siren! Let's get out of here.
Oh?
A little too many
Oh,
dance partners
well.
for my taste.
Here comes the interlude.
Is this one next?
I said wait! Reloading.
That actually worked? Am I not entirely worthless in battle? Let's get out of this place, Siren. Mihara and Uni are waiting for us outside. They're keeping Gluttony from moving. We need to leave at once.
I can't! I must ensure the AA pillar's energy is completely depleted!
You can do that outside. You just need to take it with you so that Gluttony can't consume it.
That's impossible! Gluttony is instinctively drawn to substantial energy sources! Even if we take it outside, Gluttony won't stop chasing it until it's consumed once more! If it does swallow it, and ends up digesting it, there'll be no going back.
Then we have to take out Gluttony.
Now that's why Granny covered
I'm
up
sorry.
intercept
I
AA,
can't go up against
pillar in the
Gluttony
beginning.
now. Not with my powers weakened as they
but
are.
instead of consuming its power,
Look! We can use this.
Siren kind of put a bubble around it and prevent it from getting it.
What is that?
This thing absorbs electrical energy. If we can lodge it into Gluttony's core, we might be able to
that's
stop
the
it.
crystal in our campaign mode.
How does it work?
I honestly don't really understand the mechanics, but Mana, a researcher from MMR, said that if this comes into contact with Gluttony's core, it'll expand and absorb all of Gluttony's energy until it ceases to be.
But doesn't that mean it would also be dangerous for us Nikkes?
Yes, but Mana said it'll be fine as long as it's contained somehow, like in this glass bottle. They were originally intending to use the AA pillar to eliminate the crystals, but then Gluttony swallowed it and threw a wrench in the works.
So that's what the AA pillar was doing here in the first place.
I don't pretend to know all the details, but if we inject this into Gluttony's core, we can stop it. So let's be done with this and get the hell out of here.
Ugh.
Siren?
Mori,
Yes?
you came back to this hellish place to give me this?
Yes.
Thank you, Mori. And I'm sorry. But I'm not leaving this place.
What?
I will use this
Well,
to
Mihara
defeat
was right.
Gluttony. But first,
She would refuse.
you must leave.
But Mori must
No.
make her.
I'm not leaving without you.
I might not be able to hit Gluttony's core on the first try. Even if I do manage to insert it into the core, it might not have the effect that we expect. Someone has to stay behind and keep watch.
Then we'll both stay.
We don't know how dangerous these crystals are, or what effects they will have on the bubbles, or Nikke's. If things go wrong, we could both end up dead.
And we'll die together.
Mori!
Don't even think about using
I
your
guess she
cover
must
valve
learn
on me.
from Mihara and Uni.
No
there.
matter how many times you send me out, I'll find a way to crawl back in.
Yeah,
Mori,
Uni did
don't
say
do
that.
this.
Mori is similar to her.
No, you stop this. Don't throw your life away just because there's a tiny chance things might not go as planned. If there's even the slightest possibility, you need to cling to it. Stay alive.
Mori!
I know that I can't be of any help here. I'm not a goddess of victory like you. And even getting Gluttony to swallow me was a struggle. I can't even shoot well enough to block all the debris flying at me and my friends. There's no way I can lodge these crystals into Gluttony's core either. Not with my pathetic strength. I'm just a useless Nikke with nothing but this body. An incompetent member of the incubator squad who's about to be scrapped. I can't make a single impact in this filthy, cruel world. I know that. I know that, but... I want to save you! I want to do that much. At least. You told me to live. That you were glad I was born. You saved my life. I want to see a world where you can be happy. So live. Show me that it's possible. Prove to me that the world is a kind and beautiful place. That as long as you keep living, someday happiness will come.
Mori...
Prove to me that kindness should be repaid with kindness. That this is how we can find happiness. That good people will be rewarded someday. You're the only person who's ever celebrated my existence. You're the one and only true Goddess of Victory.
Goddess of Victory.
I don't want to live in a world where you're not around. I'll lose all semblance of hope. How could I go on living in a world where no one celebrates my being there? So live for me. Even if there's one small chance at survival. Cling to it and seize victory. Stay alive and keep surviving. Save me. My Goddess of Victory!
But the story isn't over yet. I must continue
Flashback,
writing it. Not just for myself, but for all of you as well. I promise that the story we'll write from now on won't be one of failure, but one with a happy ending. Come, let's write our story.
can't give up. If there's even the slightest chance of us being able to rewrite our story, I have to take it. I will survive. I will become the indomitable goddess of victory.
Alright, now
Yes, that's it.
go and jam that crystal.
Together, we'll survive and forge
change
our
the core.
own happy ending.
Yes.
Probably use that bubble as a shield. Isn't that what it is? Her one of her skills
I'm
is
not alone. We're all in this together.
produce a shield.
It's over already. We can't let our conversations get interrupted.
The party isn't over yet, is it? Let's go back and enjoy ourselves.
We got a couple more cutscenes. Well, on the last one here. I mean the last fight.
Looks like you've finally calmed down a bit.
Granny seemed to be consumed by pain, its body shaking wildly and stiffened.
Even a big old rapture like you has its limits when it comes to pain, huh? Uni,
I thought Uni gonna use
it's
some
exerting
kind
a lot
of
of force, isn't it?
equipment to open the mouth of Granny. I
Shall I
didn't
help
think
you
that
lift
she would
this?
use her body and pure strength to do that.
You can handle it? You're incredible, Uni. I know
Yeah,
it must be
I
tough,
guess fusing.
but you're holding up well.
That's why the heretic becomes so strong and all that, because of the how they have multiple core and multiple parts from Nikke and Rapture technology together. And now I think the art are heading into that direction with Rappy, Uni, and now Mihara. So basically, if it's good, then more Nikke will become powerful.
Uni. It's okay. You're not alone. I'm here to bear the burden with you. That's why I gain this strength. So, let's save them. Let's rescue those who see our presence as a gift. The ones who consider us friends. If we keep saving them all, one by one, maybe someday, we'll be able to find the path to redemption. I'll be right there with you, Uni, until we reach the end of that path. So don't be afraid. Anyway, I wonder if Mori managed to convince Siren. What's with all this shaking? Bubbles?
Wait, did they just
Uni! Mihara!
Siren?
create a bubble and get out? What about the crystal?
Back!
Uni!
Mihara quickly pulls out a pendulum and retreats along with Uni. Yeah, pendulums is used to jam against Granny so that she can share
Wow!
or rather exchange the sensor. Hey, both of you out. Did you jam that crystal yet or what?
Uni, get down!
Don't worry.
Oh, she great. force field. Oh well.
I won't let anything
A
hurt
shield
you.
to guard against
Ever.
the
Siren.
liquid
Sorry
metal
to
from
keep you
Gladney.
waiting.
Are they gonna do a flashback how they? Oh yep, they did.
Siren,
They sure did. Predictable.
do I really have to fire this thing?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you're gonna prove your worth and jam that become a hero.
Let me make sure I've
Jam
got
that
this
crystal
right.
in there. Oh,
The
she's
bubble
gonna
bullet
fire
containing the crystals is loaded in here.
the crystal
And once I pull the
into
trigger,
the core. Huh?
it'll fly straight towards the core. Right?
Uh-huh. And while you do that, I'll send this entire space up to the surface. That way, we can protect ourselves from any unforeseen dangers the crystals might pose.
You're going to bring up this entire area?
That's why I need your help. The moment I make this space float, that's when you fire that gun. That way, the bullet will hit the core at the same time we surface.
But what if I mess up? What if I miss the core?
It's okay. The bullet will find its mark. I guarantee it.
In other words, even if I miss, you'll use your Kotodama to make sure it lands where it should.
Uh-huh.
All right then. I'm ready. Let me know when I need to shoot.
Uh-huh. All right then. All together now. Let's rise to the surface. Mori, now!
Here goes nothing. Siren!
Hit your mark.
Oh, she used Kododama to guide the bullet.
I thought I was gonna die back there.
Oh, now
about
we're
the
back to
crystals?
present. To
We
to
made
present.
sure it hit Gluttony's core. We saw it start to expand.
Okay. Then what happened? Now he pissed off.
I guess that wasn't quite enough to do the trick.
Oh, not
Yes,
quite.
but it looks like it had no effect.
Holy cow, there it is. Gluttony's mouth.
Looks like it chowed down on those crystals, all right.
Uh-huh. We must eliminate Gluttony once and for all before the silver liquid completely dissolves the crystals. So, I'd like to ask, will you fight by my side?
You don't need to ask. Of course they will.
As if you had to ask.
I said it.
Huh?
Of course we're with you. That's why we came here.
Yeah. Don't be silly and ask such an obvious question.
Yeah, that's what I just
I
said.
already told you. We're all coming back alive.
You're right. We're all making it out of here alive. Let's win this together.
All right.
Encounter!
Okay, looks like we're taking on Gluttony. Then again, he is an event boss like this. Usually he's pretty easy. Soon they can add him to the real boss. Then he'll be difficult. Yeah, he got smoked. Can't wait to put, when they put him on
The party isn't over yet, is it? Let's go back and enjoy ourselves.
Union boss. Or one of those world boss. Like Chatterbox. Yeah, Chatterbox is pretty damn powerful on a high difficulty. Rodney's roar at the ground.
Doesn't this thing ever get tired?
Well, he's big as hell.
It's taken one heck of a beating, and it's still making such intense vibrations.
The core is certainly holding up better than we expected. It isn't breaking apart like we thought it would.
Go, go!
Maybe the core has gotten weak, and there's not enough energy reaching the crystals.
If only we could throw some kind of bait to make the core expand and the crystals grow larger.
Bait! Ah! I've got just the thing!
What?
AA pillar?
Oh, you mean the AA pillar?
I got it.
Right. I totally forgot about that thing.
Since it's already been melted by the silver liquid, it should be
It begins with AA
quickly.
pillar and it will end with AA
If we
pillar.
feed that to the core, the crystals
By the
should
looks
grow
of it.
much larger.
Uh-huh.
Well then, let's get this thing to open wide,
So instead of
so you can feed it a little treat.
energy go to the monster, it will go to the crystal.
Let's go. All right.
Brilliant.
Nice going, Uni.
Damn, Uni's that strong. He literally just pulled Gluttony, prevent him from escaping.
Watch out!
Spread out.
Don't you dare go around spewing such dangerous stuff. Shall we have another go at it together?
Oh, is she gonna connect or rather exchange the sensor again?
Siren!
Oh! You want this pillar so badly? Come and get it!
Oh, there it is.
Everyone, step back!
Okay,
All right.
You want food? Then chew on this!
Oh, I guess she collect that silver liquid in her bubble and then
Break
send it right back at me.
apart!
And now the crystal is expanding. And his core shattered. Okay, is he dead? He collapsed to the ground. Okay. The crystal that fills its mouth shattered as well. Okay.
It's finally. Oh,
Not yet. The underground vibration grows fainter.
what's that?
I think it's Gluttony's main body.
In main body.
Wait, you're telling me there's more to this thing?
no wonder I sensed something more when I exchanged senses with it. That must have been the connection to its main body.
You're right. When I was inside its throat, I used the bubbles to investigate. Gluttony consists of one massive main body with multiple mouths attached to it. The place where I was staying was inside the throat of one of those mouth organs.
So, the core we just destroyed is the core of that mouth?
I'm afraid so.
So that's why you kept saying we were inside its throat and not its stomach.
Uh-huh.
That's some rapture.
How can you still laugh at a time like this? What are we gonna do if that thing comes back?
It won't. Judging by how faint those sounds are, it seems to have run away.
So it severed one of its mouths and fled?
Uh-huh. It most likely ran away because its main body was about to be swallowed by the crystal.
Nice to know we had it against the ropes. Considering how it ran off with its tail tucked between its legs. I doubt
I'm
it will
sure he'll be back
anytime soon.
He's gonna consume
It
more
knows that this place is filled with his
raptures
worst nightmare.
and Nikke's and whoever standing in his way.
So what then? Did we win?
Yes, we did. We won.
We won!
Yeah, every time you say that,
We won!
something bad happened.
Good job, everyone.
Siren, how does it feel to be back in the great outdoors after so long?
Oh, well,
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I guess it has been a long time for you.
yeah. It's been a really long time.
Well, 70 years, I believe. You see the sky after all this sound?
Wow, the sun is rising.
Rising or falling? Okay.
Yeah,
Rising.
it's so beautiful.
It's breathtaking. The world is so beautiful.
You bet it is.
Oh, Mihara, Uni, Mori. Thank you for saving me.
Siren,
Because I'm so thankful. I never thought I'd be able to see the sun again. To be able to set my feet on solid ground. Breathe in fresh air. I didn't even dare dream of it.
Siren,
Thank you for saving me. For not giving up on me. For extending your hands out to me.
oh man, don't you cry?
Mori,
you
you
do,
gonna cry too?
I'll-
I thought so.
I'll start
I
crying
was right.
too.
Predictable.
Don't cry, Mori.
Don't you start laughing. Do you have any idea how worried I was? Don't you ever do that again. No more heroic sacrifices or any of that nonsense. Never again. You hear me?
Yes, okay.
Uni. How are you feeling? How does it feel saving someone for the first time? feels good? If you feel good, then so do I. You did great, Uni. All right, you two. That's enough moving around now. That girl. Isn't that one of your bubbles, Siren?
Oh?
Everyone looks in the direction Mahira is pointing. What's that?
Those are the bubbles I sent to find Cinderella!
Oh! Cinderella?
What's she doing here?
Yeah.
Siren! Over there! Look!
Oh?
Huh? Enemy? Oh.
Over there!
Grave and Cinderella.
Siren? Cinderella?
Oh, that's a pile of
What are you waiting for?
Scrutiny.
Our voices soar together, carving stems, hand in hand.
Is it really you? It's warm.
The old friends are back. The teammates.
Cinderella! Cinderella! I missed you, Siren!
And here's Grave. Or what's her name? Abe.
Siren.
They created.
Eve. Oh, Eve?
Yeah, she's different now. She got betrayed by human. Human did that to her.
Siren. It's a good thing you decided to stay alive, huh?
I'll be by your side.
That's a very nice reunion at the end there. Well, okay. Though the story ends, but you know, we have the final cutscene next week. They usually do that on hard mode. When hard mode come out next week, we're gonna see.
The story will be rewritten into a tale that's happy and
I'm guessing the final cutscene gonna be Jian talking about, you know, the experiment that Mihara's going through. That's my guess. Okay, they say go to the field. Alright, let's see what it looks like now. Now the bubble is on top. It's no longer in the throat of the gluttony, you can see. We haven't seen this one right here, so let's go ahead and start.
Phew! The bubble workshop is finally cleaned up. I made so many bubbles here. The ones I sent outside, which resembled Cinderella, Abe, Hansel, Gretel, Levi, even a few that looked like me. Did they arrive at their
Notice she did not
destination?
mention Red Shoe,
Did they find those whom they had been modeled
because Red Shoe
after?
is pretty much a
Even
traitor.
if I disappear and
But
become a
Levi,
mere bubble, the bubbles be
I'm
able to
curious
stay?
about that
I have to trust in the power Abe gave me. They will
one.
stay.
Yep, Abe is a creator.
They have to.
Okay, let's go ahead and check on
Knowing
this
that
one.
what's by my side is unbreakable
What's this sign?
fills me with such joy.
Bubbles are liquid metal, so they'll hurt a lot. Oh, that's why it's strong, I guess.
Siren, I just realized something.
Oh?
You're able to speak now without relying on the Kotodama.
Oh. Yes. Being here for as long as I have, I finally figured out how to control it.
That's so beautiful. Even in a situation as desperate as this, you continue to work on yourself.
Seems like it. This resting place is well made. Very detailed. Did you build it while waiting for Cinderella?
Not just for Cinderella. I was waiting for Abe and everyone else to come here.
I see. You were waiting for me too.
Hey, you
For such a long
created.
time.
Of course
All alone.
she waits for you.
I'm sorry I was late.
Oh. No, you're right on time. This is a dream come true.
Well then, I'm glad.
Oh.
Yeah, that begs the question, you know. How did Abe and Cinderella end up just happened to come up into that beach?
We finally met. My
Let's go to the
dream
next bubble and
has
see what
come
this one.
true.
What the heck is this?
Oh, we see this one already. Alright, let's skip that one.
I'll
Let's
be
see what
leaving soon.
Cinderella
Thank
is.
you,
Okay, she's just
everyone.
checking out the place.
For
Did we see
everything.
this one yet?
What is this?
It's a board game made out of bubbles.
You made this yourself?
No, we haven't seen it yet.
Oh. You taught me this a while back, Gabe. You said that playing this board game would help me learn to better control bubbles.
Yeah.
I did?
Cool. Want to give it a try?
I'm not sure I know how to play.
Oh. I'll show you how.
All right. I'll give it a try.
Oh.
Okay.
We finally met. My dream has come true.
Alright,
I'll
let's
be
see. I
leaving
think that I
soon.
see some new bubble.
Thank you,
somewhere
everyone,
on,
for everything.
yeah, do
Knowing
we
that
see
what's
this one
by
yet?
my side is unbreakable fills me with such joy. Mori!
What? Why do you have that goofy grin on your face?
Because I'm thankful. I know you must have been scared, but you still came to get me. Thank you.
Don't be ridiculous. I wasn't scared at all.
Oh,
You don't believe me, do you?
no, I believe you. I know you're a brave person.
Oh, come off it. Just hurry up and get ready to go. Ihara and Yumi are waiting for us.
Oh, I'll
Here's
be
some more
leaving
bubbles.
soon. Thank you, everyone,
I don't know which one we see.
for everything.
I think we see this. Not yet, I don't think.
I never thought I'd get to sleep on this bed again. I'm glad everything turned out okay in the end. Yumi. I wasn't fair to you. I left you in the dark, and I left you to worry alone. I'm sorry. You were not mad? I can't promise that something like this won't happen again, but I will never abandon you again. That I can promise you. Thank you for believing in me.
Okay. Haven't
We
seen this one.
finally met. My dream.
Oh, yeah, we did.
No,
How about this
Knowing
one?
that what's by my side is unbreakable fills me with...
Oh yeah, we did. Did we see all of these? This. Hey, you know what? Can we
Knowing
touch
that
that
what's
thing?
by my side is unbreakable fills me with such joy.
What in the hell is teleport here? I think it's longer distance.
We finally met.
For some odd reason, we
My
cannot
dream
interact with these bubbles.
has come true.
Hey, you know what? That could be the last cutscene there.
I'll be leaving soon.
Oh, I
Thank
might as
you,
well get all these
everyone, for everything.
relics here. Okay, I think that's it.
Knowing that what's by my side is unbreakable fills me with such joy.
Okay, let's go to the front screen. Hey, here's the Mihara's new skin.
Can't you do it a little harder?
The one that costs real money. Alright, let's check her out. She's right here. Which one you like better? This one or this one? I think both of them are nice. Well, they're the same person, I guess. But clothing does make them sexy, I guess. Alright, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Mihara. Oops. I don't know. Yep. Right there. I bought that one. $20. I think I bought another monthly one. No, that one's free. I was planning to buy this, but I already spent money already this time, so I'm gonna skip it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. And I will see you next week for the final cutscene. Later.